drill bit right in the front Achilles. I don't know what it's called, but that hurt like hell. Bend. Oh, man. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Still working on 70 bug. I'm recording this literally right after the intro, pretty much, of my last video. Haven't even edited it yet, but the bad thing I've learned about me doing YouTube is I'm antsy. I don't like to lose. So what I typically would do in normal fashion would just go and do my thoughts of what I want to do. Replace the coil, throw another distributor in, or throw the first distributor in that I had, which I knew was good. If you don't know what I'm going on about, watch the first episode of this thing with the runability issue. No, don't have carbs yet, so on and so forth. This is, I guess, an interim episode, just because I'm trying to troubleshoot the ignition side. I have a new coil for it. I'm going to shove a new coil on and see if it's, well, just the coil. And like I said, I'm going to go back to the original distributor I had in this car that I know is good and see if that solves the issue and see if we've been fighting a coil issue this entire time. If that doesn't solve it, it's definitely carburetors. I mean, there's that. So, car's obviously racked up. I'll bring it around to the backside. We'll swap out the coil, move stuff. I already made an extended wire. I mean, I had one. It's not I made one. To get the coil. I'll show you what I'm going on about. Like I said, this is just like probably a short interim episode before I get massive parts. Because I still got to put that damn thing back together. Today's going well. All right, like I said, I'm going to get rid of this distributor. Go back to the one that I know is good. It was off of one of my personal running engines, and that's why I keep it around for testing purposes until new ones show up. I have also never had 3 bad distributors back to back to back. And, you know, I should have showed it. I know I showed the camera. Yeah, the weights just don't spring back. And then the very last one I got, the shaft, what this stuff rides on, or, you know, that shaft, way too high. It wouldn't allow my sync ring to go down, and that means I would have to run a different style ignition, which I am not a fan of. But the Advance felt fine. So, I mean, you had that going for it. That's power wire. All right. The electronics in this one's good. And that one's a good, well, a known good one that will actually start. I think those are 8s. I unfortunately have everything all over the place. Of course they're 10s. Why would I think 8? How's this? Well, that's a 13 holding the pump on. This is why I hate those brackets. Why is that a bolt? This is why I hate these damn things. All right, 13. Pretty sure I said it, or I have it in the last video. I know I said it, so I should be in the video. Took the car out. Ran terribly. But with that said, when I started this thing, the cold start on it was, I'm not going to say flawless, but there we go. One coil. It fired up completely fine. Just get out of here. Like I said, just because it's a Bosch Blue don't mean it works. Right. Idiot. Yeah, that's good. And, oop, there it is. It's like, did I lose a tough nut? I don't know what I was rambling about. Anyway. Oh, cold start. Yes. Guys, forgive me a bit. It's been a long day. But cold started fine, idled fine. Made it probably, you know, let the engine warm up. It was mildly happy. Got maybe 2 blocks, so 4 blocks total. Two down, 2, 3 down, and 2, 3 back. So maybe 6 blocks I made it. And by the time I made it back here, this was running like a completely different car, as far as not in the good way. Snug. It was having a problem. Where'd my 10 go now? This is why I don't commentate. No, this is exactly why I commentate, because then you can make fun of me for losing crap. I didn't put, certainly didn't put it back. I put it back. But yeah, it was running completely different. I mean, like I said, a warm up plus 3 blocks or 6 blocks total or whatever, say a quarter mile. It was having a hard time holding an idle. Bear with me. I will finish the story eventually. Got too much stuff going on is what I got. But yeah, it was having a hard time holding an idle. This coil, I need the things off of it. And new coil. But like I said, I'm trying to rule out the common denominator right now, which would be, it's getting mounted up here, by the way. The common denominator in what's going on. So, I mean, 3 distributors. We're counting the Petronics and the 2 I just put in, and we have a terrible runnability issue. So, with that said, we're gonna isolate the only thing between them 3, because they also all had different electronics in them. Didn't swap any. They were all, you know, different electronic sets. So with that said, we're gonna isolate this. And usually, if you've ever driven a car with a breaking down coil, might start and run fine, and then slowly progresses to shit. Worked my lawnmower earlier. I still got the crap all over. And by earlier, I mean like 10 minutes ago. And then I got antsy, and I'm working on this now. Yeah, we're on these leads. Whew. Yeah, what the hell's in front of your, I guess, leg? Because the back's the Achilles. I just hit the crap out of the front. All right, let's mark this. Paint pen, you gonna work for me? Maybe. All right, we'll put, geez. Put one there. And one there. All right. Hang this back up, dummy. All right, let me get the, say knock the damn thing over. Let me get those drilled and seated, and I'll be right back. All right, mounting area is, well, there. Lost the screwdriver. Make sure that'll work though. Yep, I had it all on index. Yeah, that'd be fine. Wink, tighten this coil up. Then I'll tighten the coil down to the thingy. You know, you have to be a little, I guess, mad or crazy doing stuff like this. The reason I say that is, I mean, problem with me is, where's the ratcheting wrench? I don't know. That's the problem. Shoot, did it go with the other car? Bolt. What the hell is hitting my roof? Go away. I don't want any. What kind of thing? All right, 12 volt to the coil. Let me spin this thing over, get it at TDC again. Yeah, I guess what I'm getting at, I don't even know what I'm getting at, to be honest with you. I don't like to lose. If you've watched this channel long enough, you might actually realize that it's not all smoke and mirrors or just a facade I put on. I really hate losing, especially cars. I'm not going to go through all the farting of static timing in this. I'm mad at it. Just going to stab it in and hope. All right, that's there. Don't worry, these leads are just temporary. I know you weren't worried, but I'm just saying that the weird colored leads are just temporary. I'm gonna do something with this wiring too, because I don't like it. I'm also putting a new throttle cable on, whether they like it or not. All right, new extended lead. Like I said, I already made this or had it laying around. Regardless, I made it. It's just wasn't specifically for this car. Ah, crap, it's neat. I booted it. It'll work. I'm gonna have to cut this end off and put a different boot on it. This is for a spark plug end, which is fine. It's gonna work for what I need it to work for. But yeah, that capture pin was just in the way. Now we're a little loose. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a, there we go. I'll just put the correct end on, but this will serve its purpose for what I needed to do. All right, yellow is red. It is. And blue is black. Put that there. Put a little tension on this thing. Oh boy. Further, you didn't. All right. Oh, I should hook up my starter switch, but I'm not going to. Contact. She's close. Maybe she'll fire. Yep. All right, that actually did solve the ignition issue. The RPM range is stable. Like I said before, the reason I swapped out my distributors was they were jumping all over the place. This is at least I can see the number. You know, it does the normal twitch, but it's at least stable to where it needs to be. But there's backfires. Those backfires are lean. it's a lean pop, and yeah, I think we're out of adjustment. These have either been jetted correctly and they're out of jetting, or they're, why? Seriously, I'm recording. They're either jetted, fatter, like I said, I never opened them up, and honestly, the time and effort for me to actually go through a 34 to make it work on a 1915, it's literally not worth my time nor your money, due to the fact you're not gaining anything, you're actually losing performance. But it definitely has an issue with fueling. That's a lean pop. And for me to chase it out, I could bump up the distributor. Maybe that's why they had the vacuum advance on, to cheat the timing, get a little bit more out of it. But yeah, words again, hard. I'm fighting fuel. Ignition side's good. Like I said, we'll put the new distributor in when it comes. That confirmed, like I said, that is a good one. That confirmed the coil was doing something hinky. Because like I said before, it was doing erraticness. But now it seems in check. And yeah, it's just crapping out the tailpipes. And like I said, I can't retard the timing anymore to keep it in the cylinders. I'm at 34 advance right now, full advance, which, yeah. Yeah, anyway, try to chase it down with advancing it more to hopefully get it to backfire at the carbs. I put it all up to the 50s, not good. And putting it on the retard doesn't work either. It runs even worse, or significantly worse. It's happy right around with this setup right now for idle, as bad as it is. It's happy right around 9 to 10 at rest. So with that being said, I guess I'll cap this one out. I don't know when I'm going to put this out, but like I said, doing YouTube for me is a pain in the ass, because this is something I would have done off camera, and I guess in my other video would tell you what I did. But showing you the troubleshooting process, you know, this is where I'm at. So I feel I made the right call doing the dual 40s. It'll be jetted for it, and hopefully get this thing out. And hopefully the 4th or 9th, I literally ordered 3 more distributors from 2 from the vendor I normally use, 1 more from another vendor. And basically it's a race on who gets here first, because I need this, I need a distributor. I'm not sending it out with that one. I need that one. What if I didn't have it? I'd be in trouble. But anywho, let me, I guess, cap this thing out. I'll walk around a bit. Man. Yeah. All right, guys, I just moved just so I can lean against something and cap this thing out. What I found out, or a little diagnostic, a quick thing, just to confirm my suspicions. Basically, coil was erroneous, could be breaking down. Like I said, I did take it out, and it ran progressively worse when I got here versus when I left. So it was experiencing ignition issues. Like I said, I went through 3 different distributors, and all with basically comparable results of erroneous engine timing. Carbs now that the distributor's working, or the spark side of this thing's working correctly, you can hear in the audio, she's backfiring. It's a lean pop. Not good. You will blow up an engine. So, like I said, dual 40s will be going on this thing. I can dump fuel to it. I have more range of motion, and it's not going to be starving a cylinder. They're not going to be fighting for fuel so much. I might even upgrade it to an electric pump. Not sure. The mechanical should be supports it. So yeah, I guess that's where I'm at. Boy, what a pain in the ass. All right, guys. Like I said, we'll update, or I'll update again when I can update again. Hopefully, parts for this thing, because this was supposed to be an easy-ish in and out, and well, it's still here. But thanks, guys. If you like this episode, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. If you do, I promise you we will chit chat. As always, thanks for watching, and hopefully see you on the next one.